Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, Justin Orlando, Magic fan, and we are back. We are back with another video. Y'all already know today is a little tough for me. Today is a little tough video. In a good way, not a bad way. We got the Boston Celtics. I'ma keep it skinny with y'all. I'ma keep it a buck in terms of a fellow Bostonian John Cena would say. Keep it skinny. Man, oh man. Let's just get into this video. And action. I'ma say this. Y'all clearly see what's behind me. No need to say anything else. We got Tom Brady. We got David Ortiz. Both from, well, this one's from when I went to go see him. They retired his number. I also did. Blessed be the Lord. Was able, in my plan, to have the chance to go see Tom Brady retire his number, where it was a very, very surreal moment. First time ever at Gillette Stadium, being a Patriots fan my entire life, and that was a truly special day. Now, Friday, January 17th, we have the Boston Celtics. I love Boston. I love the city. I love Boston sports. Being from Orlando, I had nothing to lean on except Boston sports because, of course, we had the Magic, but that's it. We didn't have Orlando City until around 2012. So growing up as a kid, talking about like 2009, 2010, 2011, heading into 2012, I only had the Magic. All other sports, I was taught you got to go for one city, one team. You don't do that hop around stuff. You don't. That's just, I saw it everywhere I went. Keep in mind, my dad, he likes the Mets. He likes the Patriots. He's from Columbia, but they moved to Connecticut. So Connecticut is that fine line where you will find some Boston and New York fans, right? In his case, Patriots, Mets, right? Now, and he liked the Oilers because they were from, the Whalers because they were from Hartford, Connecticut, of course. But when we talk about Boston sports, Boston sports is, and I get it, Magic fans, I'm sorry if I'm boring you. This isn't a Boston channel. This is a Magic channel. I get it. I know you're telling me, hurry up. Jesus, get along with it. Something like that. I get it. But what I will say, Boston's a wonderful city. I can't really say nothing too bad on them. And I get it. Look, I went to TD Garden during my trip. Of course, I had to. I love that stadium. I went there Christmas Day 2018. Saw the Celtics and the 76ers. And, of course, it's my second favorite team. As a little green in my heart, I was definitely happy when they won the championship last year. I was not as angry as most Magic fans because when it was the KG Dwight era, although, yes, I wanted the Magic to win every single game, it was fun watching Boston play, man. You can't root against the Boston team being a Boston fan. You just can't. You can't. It's just Boston sports is just something so special. TD Garden. Let me get Boston on my mouth, though. I get it. Y'all over here like, yo, stop glazing. I get it. I'm sorry. Magic fans. It's time to go in Boston and shock the world because nobody believes in us. Nobody thinks we're going to win this game because, of course, for those who don't know, the Celtics just lost to the Raptors, and the Raptors aren't doing so hot this year. And that win was a very important win for the Raptors and a very important win for the Celtics. And it shed a lot of hate the Celtics way. It shed a lot of eyes, a lot of criticism, a lot of negativism. Negativityism. A lot of negativity was going their way because they lost to the Raptors. It's bad. I was gonna say negativism, but it's not because it's negativity. But then the action of it, so it wouldn't be like negate. So it's like NEGA. I ain't gonna say that, but like and then negativity But I don't know. But negativity was thrown their way. That's all I know. There was a lot of negativity thrown the Celtics' way, losing to the Raptors. And quite frankly, y'all lost to the Raptors. You're the world champions. You the second seed. You're not supposed to lose to the Raptors. So I get it. This Celtics team, after having all that negativity, after having all of that criticism, after having all those people, all of the fans, everybody in the media say this, that, whatever, they are going to come out. They're at home. They're going to come out and they're going to show up. They're going to come out and they're going to show why they are NBA champions, why they are this, why they are that. Jason Tatum, why he's the cover of NBA 2K, why he's a gold medalist alongside with Derek White, alongside with a lot of the Jaylen Brown, Finals MVP, so on and so forth. Joe Mazzulla, great coach. Cool. They have a wonderful squad in Boston. But you know what? Boston don't got nothing that the Magic can't handle. The Magic handle what the Magic handle. And the reason why is because any given night, I was going to say any given Sunday, any given night, your Magic can win the game, and we know it. We know your Magic are the type. We can't go 0 for 3. We can't go 0 for 3 in these games. We have to win one of them. And look who's coming up. But we got to win one of these games. We got to win one of these games. We can't go 0 for 3. We can't go Bucks, Celtics, Denver, LLL. We cannot. It'll mean a lot to win in Boston. We're wearing blue. We're feeling strong. We want to get the Bucks game out the way. We want to get that Bucks game. We want to say on to Boston. We want to do our best Bill Belichick impressions and just move the hell on. Because 30 point, I think we lost by like 28 or 29, something like that. But that type of deficit, that type of loss leaves a mark. And imagine winning a game against the current NBA champions on their floor, at their house, which we've done before. Not like we can't do it again. I get it, we're limited. I get it, our squad isn't everybody that we're used to. But you want to know what? Magic fans, they got you. Magic fans, they got me. Magic fans, we have to cheer as loud as possible. Shout out Six Man Show. They're having a stadium club, or stadium, I think that's what it's called, stadium club. That's the bar or whatever, I think on iDrive. Pull up, 6-man party. They trying to pull up. They trying to have Magic fans there. Hey, if I was there, I'd throw my own party. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you in Orlando, go support them boys. But Boston Celtics, January 17th, 7 p.m. tomorrow, man. And it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday to my dad. And of course, we would be playing the Celtics the day of my dad's birthday. Just funny enough. But quick little memory of playing the Celtics as a kid. Funny enough, at my dad's house, where I never really got the chance to watch TV at my dad's house. But the fact that one of the core memories of being able to watch it was vividly remembering that day, and it was the Celtics Magic I think it had to be a playoff game because everybody had green shirts. And I remember John Cena was courtside, and this was peak me, like I was just getting into the NBA. Keep in mind, like I loved the Magic at the time. Of course, that was my everything, but I was a rookie in terms of NBA fandom and all that. Like, I didn't suffer as much as I did now. I haven't been through as much as I did now. But as a kid, I just remember WWE was my first ever like thing. That was like my first like, wow, this is cool. It was the WWE. I remember my first match, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. Shawn Michaels did some crazy thing on top of like a black car. I think no, Chris Jericho did the walls of Jericho on Shawn Michaels on top of this like British black car type of. It was phenomenal. I just remember seeing it on Raw, and I was hooked ever since, man. But I remember seeing John Cena at the time, and that was my GOAT. That was my LeBron. That was my Jordan. That was my Michael Jackson. That was my everything. John Cena at that time, bro. He was the WWE legend, and I was a kid. I was the perfect John Cena demographic. When I tell you, John Cena had a Celtics jersey, and they went up to him like, courtside, it's John Cena. And this man goes like, I was like, yo, he said Magic. You can't see me. That means he's a Magic fan. We lit. Bro. When I tell you, boy, I was so real. I was through the moon. that John Cena. I was through the moon that John Cena was a Magic fan. I was. My dad looks over at me. He goes, "Son, I'm so sorry to tell you, man. He's from Boston. He got green on, and he's sitting courtside. He ain't going for the Magic, bro." I was like, he's still John Cena, and I like the Celtics too. So I was like, doesn't matter to me. But when I tell you, at that point, I was like, yo, that's why we need famous people to come to these Magic games, man. That's why we gotta win something. We gotta. I can't wait. I can't wait for the day we win a championship. I can't wait. And I get it. Like days like today, days that we play, or sorry, days like tomorrow, days like today where we talk about tomorrow, and we talk about like games against the Celtics, and you see how much history they had, the Nuggets, and you see like I just remember growing up, and the Nuggets never won anything when I grew up. The Nuggets were not like the Nuggets were the Nuggets. And then all of a sudden, Nikola Jokic comes out of nowhere, changes the league. We literally have, wow, I just peeped that. We literally are playing a Champions 3 game, really. We're facing the 2024 NBA champions, the 2023 NBA champions, the 2019 NBA champions. Like, we're facing teams that have been to where we've dreamed to be for 31 years, and we've yet to win it all. But games like tomorrow are that showing of what are we going to do against good teams. We already showed we couldn't beat the Bucks. We already showed we couldn't beat the Knicks. Are we going to beat the Celtics? Are we going to show what we showed last year? I get it. Again, our squad is limited. Our squad isn't fully healthy. But you want to know what? We got enough. Shout out Cole Anthony. We got enough. We have a squad that truly, in my opinion, can compete against any team, especially the Celtics, because we already won in here. We won the mental game against their fans. I think against their players. I hope against their staff. I hope against their players. In terms of when the Magic play the Celtics, Celtic Twitter goes crazy. Celtics Twitter says, "Uh-oh, here we go again. Another L for the Celtics. The Magic are in town." We always give the Celtics work or hand them a challenge that they're not expecting, and I hope we do the same tomorrow. I hope we win tomorrow, but if not, y'all know this will be the one time the entire year. I will never ever go for the Celtics above the Magic ever, but this will be the one time the entire year, unless we play them again, which we do by my birthday, unfortunately. But it's the one game every year that I'm just like, if we lose, is it really that bad? It's just one game. Like, that's one of the, I can't say too much. It's the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I love them guys. I love Boston. I love Boston. I love Boston. I'll say it again. Magic Nation, what we gonna do? Stadium Club tomorrow. You got the 6-man show pulling up. Pull up to the party. Pull up to the party is, I think, the 6-man show. My boy Jonathan's gonna be there. Shout out everybody go be there. It's gonna be lit. We got 2 Jonathans, facts, because you got my boy Jonathan, you got 6-man Jonathan, you got Kevin, you got a whole bunch of people pulling up, I'm assuming, to Stadium Club. Make sure y'all tune in. It's the 6-man show, one of the best Magic podcasts there is. GOATs, a reason why a lot of us are doing it. But doing this, getting into this, they paved the way for people like me to grab the torch and keep marching forward, keep moving forward, hand it off to the next great Magic podcaster, great Magic fan, because this kingdom is growing. And without supporting each other, without helping each other get to where we all want to be, which is right next to this Magic squad when we win a championship, we got to do it together, baby. Everybody knows it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Celtics Magic at Boston, 7 p.m. tomorrow, January 17th, on my dad's birthday. Funny enough, happy birthday to my dad. But January 17th, Boston Celtics. It's going to be a game, and I'm excited. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, stay tuned for the game. Stay tuned for any pre-games, post-games, any Magic talk, anything and everything Magic-related, Magic fan-related, we will talk about on this channel. But remember, not affiliated, maybe one day. But for now, we are just a passionate fan talking about his favorite basketball team on quest to their first ever NBA championship for the 3rd time. But hey, 3rd time's the charm. And I know y'all like the hat, right? It's a fire hat. Y'all already know. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And that's a wrap. You see? Something was bound to go wrong. I don't know if y'all peeped the cable left. I do apologize. I've been so unprofessional in terms of I don't even know if I've thanked y'all for coming into live. Thank you for coming into the Fannattics Show Live. And even if I did, I'll thank you again. Thank you for tuning into the Fannattics Show Live. But one thing that I will say, every time that it slips, I'm like, oh, if I can't end it like that, I gotta ease into a better one. So you know what? That means we just gotta play some music. Play the song. You see, even that ain't working. Play the motherfucking song. Magic fans, we got Boston tomorrow at Boston, 7 p.m. It's gonna be a game, January 17th. What we gonna do, Magic fans? Are we gonna show up? Are we gonna show out? Are we gonna show the current NBA champions why we are the Orlando Magic? Why truly we just deserve to be that great team that we know that we can be. We truly know that we can reach a peak that we may never have reached before. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan for the 4th time. Woof, I might even set a record. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And that's a wrap. That was a great one. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.